Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome back to another video here at One Last Hand where we're playing Kingdom Legacy, the Feudal Kingdom. We've completed the base game. We've done 2 expansions from the base game. We've done the merchant expansion, and I promised last time that we would play Distant Lands. So this is different. So this is what they normally look like when they come as an expansion. Just a game here with, you can see on the back, 29 cards, 3 rounds. This one's even less than normal actually, normally it's 4 rounds. This comes with 160 cards, which is more than the base game, which is quite insane. And we're going to get through 29 rounds with your kingdom up and running. With your turn, let's try this again, shall we? With your kingdom up and running, you turn your gaze to distant lands, still beyond your reach. This counts as 2 expansions for Kingdom Legacy. You're only allowed to do 10 on the side here. I haven't written the latest one on. It can't be played on its own. Distant Lands is a challenging new chapter in the history of your kingdom, where you discover 2 cards from this box each round. It will take you on a dangerous journey over the vast oceans and into uncharted territories. Hopefully you will make it back to your kingdom alive, perhaps even with some spoils like avocado. That would be grand. I disagree. Play 6 rounds with your kingdom, then from then on, form a crew, to make your way over the ocean. Once you reach land, build your new outpost. I promise I can read. I don't know what was happening there. So 4 to 6 hours. I mean, this one said 6 to 10 hours. It was more like 4, I think. So I suspect this is going to be more like 2-ish, maybe a little bit more. But there was a lot of info there. Hopefully it will make sense as we dive in. I mean, it didn't sound too confusing apart from how I read it. But we are approaching the end because after this counts as 2. So we've done, what, 3 expansions so far? This counts as 2. That will take us to 5. And then we've got the Adventurers. That will take us to 6. And I think there's only 1 more, maybe 2 more in the base game. That will take us to 7 or 8. So, and you can only play 10, as it turns out. Okay, so we have, inside this box, we have some stickers. Only 1 set of stickers. Interestingly, we'll tuck them over here with everything else. Actually, I'm just going to tuck them at the top here, just in case we need to keep them separate. Then we have the welcome pack. We have something with a load of writing on that's very, very small. Holy moly. Okay. I'm guessing I open this one first. Let's have a little read. You've learned of rich lands to the south, across the ocean. If only you can create a fleet large enough to launch your colonization effort. They will surely become part of your kingdom. This is the Distant Lands expansion for Kingdom Legacy. If you have any questions about the cards, scan the QR code for the full card appendix with explanations. When you are ready, turn this card over. Right, let's open these up. There feels like there's a tab thing somewhere. Hold on. Here we are. Nice. Okay, so we're going to take these out and we're going to tuck these here, just off to the side for a second, because we need to open these ones as well, because even though they're later in the line, it will be telling us to come and get cards out of here, I'm sure. End of expansion, that one says, so we'll tuck that over there out of the way. I'm just going to read the back of the box again, because I made such a pig's ear of it. Where you discover 2 cards from the box each round. It will take you on a dangerous journey. And then down here, play 6 rounds with your kingdom. So we're going to have to keep track of that. Form a crew and make your way over the ocean. I'm sure it'll tell us, but okay. So we flip this card over and we'll do some more reading. What have we got? First, perform Purge 7 and purge any 2 permanent cards. See base game rules on how to purge. After the purge, cross out the stays in play effect on 2 friendly cards. Play rounds as usual, each round discovering the next 2 cards from this expansion. In this first part of the expansion, you have 6 rounds to create as many Seafaring cards as possible and gather resources on cargo cards. Oh, gold. Right, so we need to get rid of 2 permanent cards. Let's have a look at those first of all. These are our permanent cards. We'll tuck them all down here because we can get rid of some of these. So we've got these 2. We're going to keep them because the bottom of these says you don't really know what it's for. So we'll keep those. They're worth 10 points each. This perfect tower, I think we can get rid of. It's going to give us a load of points if we get rid of stone, but I think we get rid of it. Although this one gives us 5 for every time we 5 trade goods for every time we use it. So I think we want to keep that. The army we want to keep because it might get us to this feudal state, vassal state. Sorry. So I think we want to keep that one, and there's more on the back. Weaving. I think we get rid of weaving because you have to discard. This is a discard end of turn. We've also got the treasury, so we may as well just stick with the treasury. Although this is way more useful than the treasury. But we're already halfway there, so let's get rid of that one because this one is going to give us 50 plus these. That's 2, right? We can keep these, and we're keeping our mass export because we're getting close on that. So the next thing we have to do is do a Purge 7. If you don't know how Purge works, we're going to count 7 cards, and then we're going to choose one where we have to get rid of. Then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to count 7 cards, choose one to get rid of. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's just remove this rubbish. Okay, we have Coriander. Mark with the next gain one person's production as resources when complete reset. That goes back to this. Discard one person to reorient this card in any direction. I don't know if I need that. That's a possible. I think we keep the Viking warrior because look at him. The scribe, we'll keep him, but I'm not convinced. We've got Seafaring, so we're going to have to keep that. The large manor, we've got some chickens. They eventually do give us trade goods, but do we get rid of the chickens? I think we get rid of the chickens. They're gone. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to keep the coriander. That's fine. We need a bit of spice, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have we got here? The temple is pretty good for keeping cards out. The large town we're trying to get to Camelot, so we want to keep that. This is worth 15, but it's all it does, so we might be able to get rid of that. This is pretty useful. If we can upgrade this, we can get to gain any 3 resources, which is quite nice. This is just some resource. This is metal and stone that we could potentially do without. So I think it's between these 2. This only gives us 1, right, at the end. I think we get rid of you. It's useful, but I think we can do without you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I cannot get rid of the handsome rival. It cannot be destroyed unless Lord Nimrod has been destroyed, and there's no way we are destroying the Lord. I think we're going to get rid of this food barn. I don't think we want to get rid of Seafaring based on what we've read, so that's fine. Handsome rival, you are going to come afloat with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have Sir Rancid, we have a moat bridge, we have Sir Scott, we have the trebuchet, we have Nimrod, we have this. We're going to get rid of the Innkeeper. That's fine. She's pretty good, but I think it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are getting tougher. We've got money, we've got the deep mine, we've got that we want to keep. We've got another one of those. The Cathedral, I think it's time. I mean, it's worth 7 victory points, but it gives an extra money for everybody else. We've already got a reasonable amount as is. You know, it's dependent on having people out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The good news is this is the last purge. We could get rid of camels. Don't think we necessarily want to get rid of these. What does this upgrade to? Reset this, discover a pair of camels, and make 1 person stay in play. 2 gold and a thing. It would be better than this, but this stays in play. Don't really know what I want to get rid of here. This isn't doing much for us, but it does stay in play and does give us swords. So I think it's between these three. I don't know if I need the camels. Camels go, in all honesty. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. We'll keep our sheep. How about that? Okay, we have purged 7. Play rounds as usual, discovering the next 2 cards. Do I do that now or do I do that after? Let's just 1, 2. I'm trying not to look at these. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think we do it. I'm going to do it after. We'll do 1 round without, and then we'll do it after. I might be adding an extra round in here. I'm not sure, but is what it is. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. Oh, I threw all the cards all over the place. Okay, we're good. We are good. Do not throw the cards on the floor. Perfect. Right. Here we go. Sir Scott is out first. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm going to forget this a load. But hold up. Where is he? There he is. Starts in play. There he is. What a boy. The lord that is the Nimrod. Our true hero. Right, we have some Coriander, we have Sir Rancid, and we have a tavern, and we have this dude. The pirate. We got the treasure hunt last time, right? So he's not doing much, but he is seafaring, so we want to keep him around. I could discover quests. Mark one person's production as resources and then complete. So using that on him would be pretty good, but we've got nothing to upgrade. Could just discover quests. That would be fairly straightforward, but I'm going to push once more. I could just use him to produce this. I could use him to produce this, which would allow us to flip this over. When we do flip it over, he becomes a proper warrior with victory points and always has 2. What I might do, however, is I'm going to spend 2 here. I'm going to use this to get 2 trade goods. So I'm going to mark that on my exports. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So we are at, hold on one second, that was 100. We're at 160. So we're at 60 actually on this side. We need 75 to get our next one. Okay, so we're using those 2. Then I'm going to use, oh, there's a third. Hold on, we've got a third. We'll put a 1 over here because Nimrod's got 1 on. Then we're going to use these 3 coins to upgrade our sheep to reset this and discard 1 person, discover a pair of sheep, or we can just upgrade them to 3. So that's that done. You're upgraded, so you go over here. All of you go away. And we pop that over there. Okay, we have our trade route. I surely should have taken 2 cards, right? We do have a few seafaring cards we're starting to see, which is quite nice. We've got more trade goods. We're nothing to upgrade, so I'm going to use them. 2, 4, 5 trade goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're up to 65. So that's you, and you gone. It's not an end of turn action. Interesting. So we can proceed. We now have another 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm getting a free turn here. I think I messed up. 1, 2. Because we've not got much to upgrade, and I'm sure those cards would have been telling us to do stuff. I guess we do this. Let's just do more trade goods, right? 1, 2. So that's you gone. You could have been another trade good. We'll have a look at what we get. I'm pushing again. I've got nothing here to upgrade. You can gain a trade. I'm going to push once again. Here we go. This looks a bit better. Okay. So I'm going to use the recruit and the princess, who has gain any one resource, to upgrade our looting to pillaging. That sounds like us, especially if we're going to go to a distant land. Gain any 2 resources. It's going to take 5 swords to upgrade, and it's going to be gain any 3 resources. You stay in play. The rest of these go away. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We've got our treasure hunt. We need 1 metal to be able to upgrade the treasure hunt. So I think we push on, right? I can play 1 card from my discard pile by discarding this, so I may as well. We'll bring this back, and that gives us 1 wood, 1 gold, 1 metal to upgrade this treasure hunt to a pirate cove. End of turn, unfortunately discover the Backstabber. Oh, good. Oh, I could have kept something in play. We didn't have anything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can't do anything with him. If we can spend 5 gold and get Nimrod back out here, we'll be good. We'll push again. We've got our young forest and our treasury. I don't think we've got any ways of getting people back unless... Oh, hold on. I take it all back. We've got our moat here. So how many coins have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5, and I'm going to spend 1 to bring back 1 person from our discard pile. And that 1 person, you know who it's going to be. I know who it's going to be. There he is. Now, I don't think I can use the coin on him if I'm discarding him, but the next card is the food barns and old Bowbill, which we love to see. Okay, let's just count up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've got Nimrod, who we're going to discard. Discard Lord Nimrod and spend the resources, so 5 coins, to put an X in here. So he's now worth victory points for us, because we're going to be able to flip him over, and he is now a noble ally. Choose a person in play and gain its production. So he could be Nimrod II. I'm going to play this to keep all of these in play. I mean, most of them stayed in play anyway, but that's fine. I'm also going to have a swig of hot chocolate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, what have we got going on here? Let me just have a quick drink. If we had some stone, I could do this. So I've got 2 stone, right? I've got 1 here, spend any 1 resource to gain any 1 resource. So I could spend a stone here. And I've got 1 stone over here, but I don't have any more. I think I just keep pushing 1, because I've only got 3 cards left. And that one is the last one, the young forest. I've got 3, 6 wood. I can upgrade this, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. I can upgrade this to the city on a hill. Undiscover this to discover Camelot. Put it back in the box. It might be discovered again. Gain any 1 resource. Huge. Huge. Okay. I think that was a free turn for us. So our score is slightly inflated. Well, maybe. We probably didn't score that many victory points. But now we take this and we take the top 2 cards from underneath this. So we have a coastline and a beach. I mean, we've barely got anything to upgrade anymore. So the coastline, 3 wood or 2 gold to upgrade. Let's just flip these over so we can see what it does. This will change to a shipyard. Reset to discover the Shipwright, 94. Reset to mark 1x to add any resource sticker as production on a ship in play. Okay. And then we've got the beach. Let's just make sure that's back over there. So we want to be heading this way. We need wood for that. The beach here is 2 wood, 2 stone. If we upgrade it here, we get a shipyard. Discover Shipwright, 97. That was 94. Add 2 resource stickers as production on a ship in play. Oh, we're going to have ships producing. So we have to go... Hold on, what way orientation was this? So if we go this way, we get the harbour. Discover 4 cargo 103, 106. And then we upgrade it again and we get mark 1x on each cargo in play and discard pile. Interesting. Okay, so these go into my deck. Let's just stick them somewhere random. And then let's give these another shuffle. Okay, there's our first two. So this is round, technically 2, but we'll call it 1. Because I think I was meant to do that at the beginning. Okay, here we go. We've got the mine. We've got our Coriander, we've got some Pillaging, and we've got our Stone Princess. It's just a Stone Princess. We need some swords. Our next one is our Recruit, so I guess we'll play you. Because the only thing we can upgrade here is this. 1. Oh, that was 2. I'm going to have to do another 2 anyway. Interestingly, didn't do a very good shuffle, because all of these are next to each other. In which case I'm going to play another 2. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goods to get rid of. I need swords over here, so none of those are useful to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30, so 60, 70 we're on. Oh, hold on. 60, 70, 80 we're on. We can do this. I'm going to tuck this over here so we remind ourselves to do this next time. All of these go away. Need to do a proper shuffle after that. Our next card is Rancid and Lord Nimrod. So with that we've got 2, 4, 6 swords, which is exactly what we need to upgrade this from Pillaging to Plundering. Now we're talking. We're ready to set sail to go and plunder our way through distant lands. Love that. You all go over here because we upgraded a card, and we carry on. I'm just going to do a very quick shuffle, I think, because I'm not sure my shuffling was great. Okay, that's hopefully a little bit better. It's a little bit late, we're halfway through, but hopefully that's a bit better. Okay, here we go. We have some sheeps. We have a trebuchet. We have a beach. And we have an arsenal. 2 wood, 2 stone to upgrade you. We don't have either. 4 gold. We don't have either. Oh, we got 1 stone over here. I guess we play 2 more cards. Coastline, we're going to need some wood. The next card is wood, you'll be pleased to know. And we want to upgrade it this way. Reset to gain any 3 resources. Okay, but we're going to play this one and this one. That's going to give us 4 wood, which is enough to upgrade you. If I could hold on, I could get a stone, another stone. But I think we're going to upgrade the coastline here to a shipyard. So you go there. You go there. You've got stays in play. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. And you haven't. We've got a wall that allows us to have 4 victory points per wall in our deck, but we've only got 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. The scribe is off the edge here. Hold on. We've got a load of swords that I don't really need. How many swords we got? 1, 2. I could spend 2 gold if I had it to do you. That would give us 5, 6, and then I could spend it on our army. That might be what I do. I'm going to play the next 2 cards. Then I'm going to get the army card. We're going to spend 2 gold to use your last sword. When complete, flip him over. So we've got 2 swords, or 1 sword from you. We've got 3 here, 4 here. That puts us up to, what, 7? And we only need 6. So we're going to mark that one out. That's 19 points, and we're getting closer to that vassal state. You know what's going to happen? We're going to get the vassal state while we're away. I'm going to use you to keep all 3 of these in play. The temple keeps 4 cards in play, so we might as well keep all of those in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we can upgrade our hill settlement, which seems like a wise idea here. So we're going to spend you 2. So 5 wood, we only needed 4 to upgrade our hill settlement to a hill village. Nice. Okay, and you go away, and you, oh no, I can now discard you to make you stay in play, and that means we can now do that. I'll take 2 more cards. There's our noble. We don't have any other cards in to be able to use them. What we could do is bring someone back, or something that needs upgrading back. How much wood have we got? 2. It's not going to cut it. Just looking for cards that need upgrading. The Coastline, 2 wood, 2 stone. I mean, I could take a gamble. Or the beach, or... I think I'm going to take a gamble. Now, here's what we could do. I could bring you back. And I can get rid of the castle because we used it to do it. And then I can reset this to discover Shipwright 94. So we're going to turn you over because you have to be reset. So you're going to go back to this side. And then we're going to find card 94 in here. Okay, there is the Shipwright. Look at him. Oh, you can't see him. Hold on. Look at him. Look at him. Look how cool he looks. Now, when we get one of these cards with these arrows on, we get to decide which side we're going to use. So, discover 1 blueprint, 95 or 96, or is a sailor, end of turn, make a ship stay in play, play 1 ship from your discard pile. I feel like we need more ships to begin with, so let's use you. You go away. These all have stay in play. Okay. So next we have more wood, and we have a skilled ally. I'm glad we got that pirate on track. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Undiscover this to discover Camelot. Put it back in the deck. Okay, so we're going to discover card 106. Okay, and we put you back in the deck, you're 105. Okay, easy enough. Here is Camelot, in case you wondered. Camelot does nothing for us. It's got 15 victory points, but if we upgrade it, it's worth 20. If we keep upgrading it, end of turn, if you have no cards in your deck, mark 1. It's worth an extra 5 victory points. So all Camelot is going to be doing is giving us victory points, but that's fine. We upgraded a card, so you go away. And you go away, and you go away. Okay, next. Oh, did we upgrade a card? That was, no, that wasn't an upgrade. That was just discover, right? So I can put these back, and you go back over there. Okay, let's just zoom out. We're back to where we were. I've got 5 gold. I need 6 to upgrade this. I think we play the next 2. Oh, here we go. This is somewhat reasonable. Okay, so we can get 2 of the exports. So 1, 2. We can also use 2 gold, 2 gold, and 2 gold to upgrade our obelisk to a golden pillar. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so you go there. You're done. You are done. You are done. And you stay in play. Okay. And then we've got 1, 2, end of turn, unfortunately discover the Backstabber. It's the last card in my hand. So they go in the discard pile anyway, but here is the Backstabber. Have a little look. Oh, look at this dude. When played, discard 2 persons. Spend 4 swords to defeat. -4 points. Blood Curse. When you advance, play 2 additional cards. So I get to choose what side that it comes out on. I mean, I think we go with the Backstabber. We've got ways of dealing with that, whereas the Blood Curse, I guess there's no way of getting rid of it, right? Weird. Okay, that is the end of that round. Okay, I'm just going to do another shuffle. Because obviously what happens when you start using resources, especially if they're the same resources, you end up with all of your swords next to each other or whatever, right? So we'll just give these a quick shuffle. Okay. Right. We'll go through again. We'll see how we get on. So this is now round 2, and I need to take the top 2 cards of the deck. So we have a jungle and a jungle. 2 jungles. Spend gold to gain wood, free wood to upgrade. Spend gold to gain 2 wood. We've got these already. Deep jungle, and then they turn into tree houses. So we've seen these already. They just go into our deck. We'll put them in somewhere random. So at least we've got some cards to upgrade, I guess. But you know, they're going to be clogging up the deck a little bit with things that we don't necessarily want. Now, before we go any further, we got to 75. So we had 60, 70, 80. So we're at 82, I think. Discover the Royal Visit, card 107. You know what? I'm going to tuck 107 in here, and I'm not going to show you it. When it comes up, it's going to be a surprise, because we didn't know. We didn't know the Royal Visit was coming. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Who knows what it does? Right, so we'll tuck this back over here. We're into round 2. We have our exotic fruits. Good shuffling. We have our Royal Consort, we have a recruit, and we have a moat bridge. Next up we have a double wall. I could spend some money to get someone out of our discard pile. We don't have any. I can spend my resources here. Sorry, it's just having a swig of tea. I think we're just going to spend our 4 here. 1, 2, or 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's that. So they're done. Okay, so we can advance. So we'll take our double wall and our scribe. Then we'll go advance again. So we're going to take a jungle and a wood industry. I don't have any money. I don't have any money at all. So I'm going to advance once again. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. This is what we wanted, right? So I am going to do a couple of things. I'm going to spend you to bring back you. I'm going to play you 2 to do 5 more resources. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was 3. 3, 4, 5. That's another 30. We're up to 90. Okay, so you 2 are done. Then I'm going to use this to gain 3 resources to spend it on this to upgrade this to huge trees. You can go over here. I'm going to use you to keep these 2 in play because this one already stays in play. And we go again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The next card is the Backstabber, which is perfect, right? No, it's not. When played, discard 2 persons. It's not perfect. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I need 4 swords. Aha. Gain. No, because I'm going to get rid of the people. You suck. Okay. So let's advance. So he gets played and both these 2 get discarded. Right. So they are gone and they were our best effort of dealing with the Backstabber. I've got 3 swords, and this one I gain for every extra person. So if I get another person, I'm laughing. I don't. I can get rid of this to play 1 card from my discard pile. Wish I hadn't got that beach out. You know what? He's back, and he's peed off. So we've got 3 swords plus this for using the extra one, right? So that's going to be enough to defeat you. You go away. Is there anything? So you stay in play. You stay in play. Or did I use you? Hold on. No, I used 3 swords here, right? So 4 swords there. So you stay in play and you stay in play. You go. Oh, it's not an end of turn. Hold on. It's not an end of turn. Right? Yeah. Okay, so with this then, we've got enough to still upgrade our beach. So 2 stone, 4 wood, we only need 2. We can upgrade you to a harbour. End of turn, we get to discover 4 cargo. Okay. You 2 stay in play, which is good. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here comes the noble ally. We really need some way of upgrading him because he's got nothing at the moment. 4 coins to be able to upgrade over here. And I think that's what we'll do. So 1, 2. We're going to spend this. So we cross out one of these, but that's 4 coins. We tuck you over there. Is there anything else I want to do? We can discard you to keep you lot all in play, and we'll get this upgraded to a sheep herd. Nice. Okay, so you will stay in play, and then we do a new turn. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, the royal visit is next. Okay, I need 3 wood. Spend 1 to gain 1 wood. Oh, here we go. We've got 3 wood over here. So I think we can just upgrade you. But before that, I'm going to spend my 3 resources here. Trade goods to get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We're up to 105. Okay, so you're done. You get upgraded to a shipyard. We've already done the reset, so I'm just going to put a line through this to say I've done it. So next we can reset to mark 1x to add a resource sticker as production to any ship in play. Okay, love that. You go and you go, you go. Those 2 stay in play. Oops. Right, Queenie or Royal Visit, what have you got? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cross out 1 resource icon on any upgrade card in play. I do not have any. I'm going to keep pushing. Oh, we could have chosen. Hold on. Another Inquisitor. Yes. I don't need the Queen to visit and give us an easy upgrade. We'll take the Inquisitor because he can get rid of anything negative. I think we keep pushing then. So 1, 2. We've got the Shipwright. Discover blueprint 95 or 96. We will do that. Okay, here we go. Here is a blueprint. So it's going to take 3 wood to upgrade it to a ship hull. Then we can upgrade it to a ship. Then we can upgrade it to a reinforced ship. It's going to take a lot of work to get there, but that's fine. You can go over here. We still get to carry on. So let's advance again. We've got our golden pillar. And we have these barns. None of these require anything. I guess we just keep pushing then, right? Let's zoom out again. And we'll take another one of these. And one of these. So that's 3 stone. There is nothing here that needs upgrading. I'm not missing anything, right? No. 1, 2. Still nothing. 1, 2. Here we go. We've got our hill village that requires an upgrade. So we need 2 stone. We can use our Princess Stone Lady. And we need 4 wood. We've got it over here to be able to upgrade this. Is there anything I can do with any of these? You stay in play. You stay in play. you stay in play. You stay in play, and then the rest of these all get discarded. Oh no, Bowbill stays in play. You go and you go. Perfect. Okay, so all of these are staying in play. Let's move these down again. Okay, and we upgrade the hill village to a peak village. This gives us a trade good now, but also we can reset it to discover a town. Interesting. So our next 4 cards are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, if I use 1 sword, 1 metal, and 2 persons, I can upgrade the Pirate Cove, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that based on where we are. What about up here? 4 stone, ain't got it. Don't think there's anything I can do here, right? You've got 1 metal, you've got 1 sword, which is all we require over here, but we'd also have to get rid of you as people. I don't know if I can discard them. I guess I can use their resources and the people. Maybe not. Maybe not. Doesn't make much sense that I would be able to do that. I think that's it. There's nothing more I can do, right? We're out of things to upgrade over here. Okay. You all go together. And we're going to tuck these over to the side. Let's uncover our next 2 cards and then we'll wrap up. So this says, stop. This says, first perform purge. Oh, this is not the one, right? So we've taken these 2 and the next card says stop. That's why I was getting confused. We've got 2 construction sites where we're going to need to be able to try and build some more ships. So they go into our deck as well. Oh, they go into our deck as well. So we've got some things to work towards, but we're going to do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on Distant Lands. I'm excited to set sail. I think we're going to have to get rid of a load of cards and only go with a handful of cards to deal with whatever comes at us over there. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. That was turn 3, right? We're on turn 3 now. Technically we're on turn 4, but we're on turn 3 now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on all of the socials linked in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, go and check out Patreon, where we have loads of videos teaching ourselves how to play. Our blog is over there, free for everyone to view, so you don't have to be a member to go over there and have a read of what we've been up to each month. And all sorts of other content, behind the scenes stuff as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.